Hey, you, working from home. Yeah, you. Do you remember what it was like not to wear this every day? Hello and welcome back to My Tech Wardrobe. My name is Caitlin and I do random fashion videos on the internet for fun. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Caitlin, you're looking very snazzy today. Well, hell yes, thank you. I am wearing a blazer because today's video is all about what I used to wear to work in the tech industry when the world worked in person. Because that day might come back eventually, so I want all of you to maybe be ready for that if in fact you are returning to a casual work environment, or maybe you're going into one at a new job for the first time. For some context, My Tech Wardrobe itself grew out of the fact that I was working in the tech industry in a casual or no dress code environment, and I had absolutely no clue what to wear. Didn't know what was appropriate, didn't know what was work casual versus casual casual. No idea. So I basically started My Tech Wardrobe as an Instagram account and now a YouTube channel to talk about that very topic and to give you some advice. So in the tech industry, what you'll typically find is there is no stated dress code, or the dress code itself may say something like dress appropriately. Now that's great, but also, it can be very confusing. So the way that I interpreted it is how I will style myself in this video. So I'm going to give you examples of a few outfits that I used to wear to work a lot. I worked in HR and program management. I still do, but at home. And this is just an example of what I wore for that type of role, but this could be applicable to any other role that you have in the tech industry as well. Now, I want to get one thing out of the way. I don't want to see any comments from people who clicked on this video expecting a developer to tell you what to wear in the tech industry, because I'm speaking from my own experience. If you're a developer, you can use these skills too, but the fact that I'm not technical does not invalidate my experience in the tech industry. Anyone watching this who does not have a technical background or has not worked in tech before and wants to, I just want you to know that you are valid and you can work in the tech industry just like me. It takes all kinds to make a tech company work, just like any other company. Okay. That's my only disclaimer. So the first thing I always used to try to do is to find some balance in a casual outfit. So if I were going a little bit more casual on the bottom, I would try to be a little bit more fancy on the top. And the way that I usually did this was through a combination of fancy shirts and jeans, or t-shirts and fancy pants, or a blazer thrown over a very casual outfit. So you'll notice that this outfit in general is pretty casual. I've paired it with casual shoes, jeans, and a graphic tee. On its own, you could still wear it to a casual work environment, but I always wanted to dress it up just slightly with one item. So I would pair a blazer like this mustard yellow blazer. This blazer is actually part of a full suit that I could wear basically whenever. And I could take the pieces apart and wear them separately at work, or if I was doing something a little bit more fancy, like giving a presentation or doing a talk for My Tech Wardrobe in my spare time, I would wear the full suit. I really think having at least one pantsuit in your casual workwear arsenal is a really good way to just have more options to work with. And if blazers aren't your thing, that's totally fine. For me though, they were just a good piece to throw over a casual outfit to make me feel a little bit more professional and fancy. So this one's mustard yellow. I've also done almost, I think, this exact outfit with my blue blazer as well. So just something to think about. Popping a blazer over a pair of jeans and sneakers, always a good way to go in a casual work environment. You just have to make sure your blazer has a little bit of wiggle room in the arms. Realistically, you're probably going to be typing a lot of the day. You just want to keep that in mind when you're shopping for a blazer. Next is kind of the opposite of this look. So I've gone for a pair of nicer trousers and paired them with a t-shirt. So you can see the combination here is just fancy on the bottom and slightly less fancy on the top. I've also paired it with a pair of sneakers before, but I use wedges in the summer. So this is a really convertible outfit for me, and I basically just had a few different styles of dress pants and a ton of t-shirts that I could just cycle through, and it became a bit of a work uniform, which makes it really easy to get ready in the morning because you can just switch up the combos at your leisure. And I think it's sort of a form of a capsule wardrobe. So if capsule wardrobes are your thing, especially for work, then this might be a good way to go. This is another version of that balance. So I've gone with a collared shirt here, tucked it into some jeans, and included a heel or a wedge, because I think for the summer, this was just good balance for me. And I think on more casual days, so for example, if I was just emailing at my desk all day, I had a lot of internal meetings, and I wasn't really meeting anyone externally or conducting any interviews or anything like that, this type of outfit really worked for me. I also, even though it was a casual environment, did use skirts and shorts and dresses quite a bit, because a lot of my clothing is just very comfortable. It looks like there's a lot that has gone into it, but really I've just chosen comfortable pieces that I can sit in and sit in meetings in all day. So an example of this would be this polka dot dress. I used to pair it with some tights and either boots or black loafers, and I would put this bomber style jacket sweater on top because I found that it was just a very easy way to dress down but also still feel dressed up. So you're kind of walking that line, I think, of feeling professional but also feeling comfortable. Now, another thing that I used to think about was how short my dresses or skirts were, and if they were, I found, a little bit on the shorter side but still comfortable to sit down in, I would always have tights underneath, and I would always put on something like this bomber jacket or another cardigan or something that was longer than the actual dress itself. So it was interesting visually, but it was also more comfortable and it made me feel professional. Next are a couple of outfits that I used to wear in the peak heat of the summertime. So this option was a little crop top, although crop tops are very non-cropped on me just because I'm very petite. So crop tops are like regular shirts on me. But I would recommend that if you're gonna wear a longer A-line skirt like this to work, pair it with something like a crop top or something you can tuck into the very top of the skirt to keep that silhouette that the skirt emphasizes so well. This I really liked because it was a bit of color blocking. I wore a vintage inspired Oxford with it so that I could feel a little bit more vintage, and I used to wear this with a red lip as well, and I really, really liked it. This is just a comfortable outfit that I could wear all day and still stay cool in without necessarily wearing sort of denim shorts to work, which, by the way, would have also have probably been okay to wear if you had internal meetings, but I did not personally feel comfortable wearing uber casual clothing to work. I wanted that level of balance to make me feel a little bit more professional and like I was at work. But that said, that looks different for everyone. And then next, I really loved a monochrome sort of matching look. So I would wear these red shorts, these red dress shorts in the summertime, and I would pair it with this white collared dress shirt with some umbrellas on it. And I would pair it with a nice flat or something like that. And I found this to be very comfortable. It was very, very comfortable to wear in the heat. In the area in which I work, the tech industry basically functions out of old converted factories that are about 200 years old and have been converted to tech industry purposes. So they're really nice to look at. Sometimes they can get very hot in the summer and very cold in the winter because they're big and they're old and the insulation isn't perfect. So this was a really great outfit to keep me cool in the summertime, but also still feel professional. I also used to wear skirts, tights, and boots a lot with t-shirts, with other sort of cardigan style. I don't know what you would call this. It's not quite a sweater, it's not quite a blazer, but I would do this a lot because it just made me feel comfortable because the skirt is not that short, but I just liked having the other length to play with. So I would wear this with tights, sneakers, or boots. and it would kind of make me feel powerful, make me feel great, but it was still youthful. For me, I always wanted to really think about how do I show my personality and feel comfortable and feel like me without necessarily not looking professional. So I was able to, I think, strike a balance of young professional that I was comfortable with and that I really enjoyed wearing to the office. So if that's you, this could be helpful for you, hopefully. And then on days when I had a presentation, or you know what, I just really felt like it, I would wear my entire suit together. So I have a few full suits, and I have a full purple suit and a full yellow suit, and sometimes I would just straight up wear those in a monochrome look. I would be the most overdressed person in the office, but I was personally comfortable with that because I would always feel more comfortable being overdressed than underdressed for any situation in life, specifically work. So I would just go all out, and sometimes I would color block with other pieces that I had and I would mix and match there. And you know what? It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. People ask me all the time, are ripped jeans okay to wear in the workplace? Are sneakers okay to wear in the workplace? What about graphic tees? And I usually just say, again, it's about balance. So you don't want ripped jeans that are completely ripped all the way up and down your legs, but a couple of tiny rips are fine as long as you maybe balance it out with a collared shirt, really nice shoes, and a blazer. And graphic tees are fine as long as you pair them with something maybe a little bit more fancy, like dress pants or a blazer again, or a fancy cardigan. And as long as the graphic tee is not obscene or have any hate speech or, you know, Rudy patootie things on it. I think ultimately finding a work outfit that works for you is sort of hard to do, but if you keep these tips of balance in mind, I think you can find something that works for you very well. And when you find something that works, try to buy it in multiple colors or in multiple styles and create a little work capsule wardrobe for yourself. I'm a firm believer that your work wardrobe in a casual environment does not necessarily have to be completely separate from your regular wardrobe. You can mix and match pieces from your normal casual wardrobe into your casual work wardrobe. Again, all about balance. But if you want to have a completely separate work wardrobe and it's a little capsule wardrobe that you just sort of mix and match all the way through, that's fine too. Realistically, your workwear is still so personal because style is so personal. And I think the tech industry, though, is still a good place for you to be able to show off that personality in the way that makes you feel comfortable and confident and capable. So if you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments down below. Is this appropriate? Is this not? I'm not the ultimate judge or arbiter of what is appropriate and what is not in the tech industry. You gotta go by your employee handbook. But if it's vague, I can help maybe figure out what might work best for you. And if you want more videos like this related to what to wear to work, if there's any specific topic that you're interested in related to this topic, I am happy to make a video on that. So let me know in the comments below or over on Instagram if you have any suggestions, because I am open to what you want to know. If you like this video, also don't forget to subscribe. And if you didn't like this video, subscribe anyway, because it might be different next time. Bye.